Have you ever noticed how one song can change your entire mood? Even if it doesn't even say one word, music can bring back so many memories, so many feelings, and make you feel understood. Music has the ability to guide your emotions. You can be happy, turn to sad. You can be sad and turn to happy. Some songs throughout history sound happy, but they have very disturbing backstories. And today we are going to be looking into them. Oh yeah, guys, disclaimer. I'm going to be talking about some sensitive topics, so if you guys don't want to hear that, letting you guys know. But if you guys are ready for that, stay tuned, and we're about to get into it in like 1 minute. Do you guys know that one song? It goes like, ring around the rosy, pockets full of something. Well, that song is very disturbing, and it has a disturbing backstory to it. It is believed that that child innocent nursery song actually came from the bubonic plague in the 1300s that wiped out half of Europe. The first lyric is, ring around the rosy. The first symptom of the plague was a red circular rash that looked like this. It was basically like a rosy ring around the skin. The next lyrics is, a pocket full of posies. Back in the 1300s, people would carry out flowers and herbs in their pockets to basically ward off the smell of the disease because it smelled like absolute dog shit. Allegedly, that's what they say. I wouldn't know. We're in 2026. Some people also believed if you put these flowers and herbs in your pockets, it could cure the disease completely. Turns out that was actually false. It was just people just putting flowers in their pockets. Next lyrics is, the ashes in this nursery rhyme is another reference to cremation. That basically means when somebody dies, their body gets turned to ashes instead of getting buried underground. And then it says, we all fall down. We all fall down. We all fall down. That just speaks for itself. That's literally just death. Okay, so the main question between this is, why the hell is this in a kid's nursery rhyme? Who is responsible for this and making this song? Who knows? But let's move on to the next song, guys. You guys all know that one terrifying blank song that is like this song. It's called this. This song is called Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim in 1968. So this guy named Tim was known as one of the weirdest persons in the 1960s, like the weirdest singers. That's what they allegedly say. He had very long curly hair. He also had a super pale face. He had a eerie voice, and he also played on a ukulele. So this song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips, completely blew up in the 1960s. Mainly because of the vibe it gave. It was pretty unsettling. Some people thought it was still a very good song. I mean, it's creepy. I'm in this room by myself, so I gotta keep checking because this is actually terrifying. Now, what makes this song so terrifying for people like us and me and is because of this. In 1996, he was performing a show in Monopolis. I think that's what it is. It should be popping up right here. But he was not in good health at all. 2 months prior of him performing, he got a heart attack. But they say he recovered fast and that he just completely ignored it and he just wanted to sing. While he was performing this song at night, mid-performance, he had a heart attack and sadly died. He died at the age of 64, I think. Tiny Tim age 64 years old, guys. So that was sad. And now this song is what made him famous. And this is a song he was singing during his last breath. That is unsettling, especially because the song kind of sounds creepy, but that's just me. It might sound good for y'all. In the sense of that incident where he fell, and that's one of the most reasons why this song is very unsettling, making it disturbing. This is where the video takes a very dark turn. You guys see this light right here? It's slowly gonna turn into darkness, but not by me. First of all, I'm gonna go unlock my door because I need to. I don't feel safe doing this by myself. Guys, I am home alone too right now, but everyone is fine, guys. I just double checking. You know, I need to hear some noise. It's so quiet in this room. Okay, now I'm warning you guys. Okay, continue on with the video or don't. Now, the next song is called A Lonely Place by Joy Division. A Lonely Place by Joy Division in 1981. I'll play the song for about 2 seconds. I don't want to get copyrighted. So this band, Joey Division, was formed in Florida in 1976. So this is the band right here. Take a good look, especially that guy right here, the tall one. That is their lead singer. His name is Ian Curtis. Ian was going through a pretty rough patch of his life. He was what you can say basically falling apart. He was married with a baby, and he was having very, very bad marriage problems. He also had epilepsy, so he's basically facing some bad neurological problems also. This was ultimately messing up his performance and affecting it a lot. Here's a quick clip of his performance. You can see visually the struggle in his eyes and how he is performing and how it's being affected. And it obviously put him in a very unsettling, uncomfortable position with himself. He did not know how to handle it. He didn't know how to face the issues that he was being confronted with. His voice was very deep, and when he sang, he would sing with quite the eerie tone in his voice. Okay, so fast forward some time later. It's now May 18th, 1980. Now, this is when he recorded the song In a Lonely Place. I'll play the song again for just 1 second again. As you can see, it already starting to look creepy and a morbid kind of sound. This song ended up being the last song he ever recorded. So all the problems he was being presented by, this was his last song, and he just got unalived after this song. So this was his last ever song he ever made. So if you actually pay attention to the lyrics of In a Lonely Place by Ian Curtis, the lyrics kind of show what he was feeling and how he was expressing it. The full song is here on YouTube. You can search it up if you're curious enough. Rest in peace, Ian Curtis. This next song I'm about to show you is called Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. This song is very dark, so I heard this song personally myself like 2-3 years ago, and it made me feel very different. If you know about this song, but let's get into it. This song is known to be the most horrific, darkest, disturbing song on the internet. Alright, I'm gonna be searching that up on my MacBook right now. So you guys see this right here? I'm gonna be searching up what is the most disturbing hip hop songs. Give me top 5. Okay, top 5 is searching up right now. First song, Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. So let me explain this thing by looking at this thing right now. A young man tries to join a violent gang. He commits a brutal, unthinkable act in prison to prove himself. He discovers the victim, and I'm not gonna say the word. So he P-E-D his own mom. Then the song ends with him taking his life. And that's a true story. Let me tell you guys more about the song right now. Okay, let me tell you guys a full detailed story now. So the guy's name is Billy. He grows up without a father, and then his mom has a struggle with drug addiction, but she goes to work every day to make money for them. As a teenager, Billy becomes fascinated with the idea of being a powerful, respectful gangster. He starts selling drugs, stealing and committing crimes because he wants money and a reputation, and he just wants respect overall. Eventually, he wants to join a gang, and then he wants to prove that he's ruthless just as the other members. So he wanted to join the gang, and the gang said they were highly respected and they had to do dangerous crimes, so they wanted to make sure he was loyal. So they wanted to show him to see breaking point. So Billy participates in this because he thinks that will finally earn him respect. So at the end, they're in the car right now, and they see an innocent girl walking at night. So you guys know what they would do. At the end, he's told to kill the woman. The huge twist in the story is Billy uncovers her face after they brutally, and then he realizes the woman is his own mother. Overwhelmed by what has happened, Billy jumps from the rooftop and dies. The gang kills his mom afterward. And to let you guys know, the mom, according to the song, the mom started crying harder when she found out it was her own son. The narrator of the song then reveals he was involved in what happened, making the ending even darker, and he stated it was based on a true story. So I think I read an interview that said that it wasn't his story. He heard the story in prison. So I don't know, guys. You guys, song is fully on YouTube, so you guys can watch that you guys yourself. Wouldn't recommend it, but it's a song you only listen to once.